Okay, so let's start the meeting before we get going too far here. It is 11 o'clock, and this is a remote meeting for some, and I'm going to call the meeting to order now. It's 11 o'clock on 29th. This is, we have no pledge of allegiance. We're going to bypass that on this meeting. In attendance, we have Mr. Shelby Jackson, assessor, Mr. Robert Avery, member, Mr. Carl Baramico, member, Mr. Tom Vitale, chairman. Also in attendance is Chris Luck. And this is a continuation of an appeal from March 12th and March 17th. It is referring to appeal 2019-26 through 2019-35, Encore Enterprises Limited, motor vehicle tax exempt status, Mr. John Del Nero, who is in attendance via his phone. And Mr. Del Nero, you are still sworn in from the original March 12th date. And so we tabled twice for the town attorney, Janice Small, to review this in more detail. She has come back with an opinion after reviewing state statutes. We tabled for you also to
we lost that. Say that again.
Something in writing or more definite detail from the state of Connecticut. If you would like to tell us now what you have found or where you are in the process, and then we can tell you where, what our memorandum from Janice Small has recommended to the board. So, Mr. Del Nero, if you'd like to continue where we were.
Well, I've tried reaching out to numerous state departments and the Department of Transportation. All our guys, they're non-essential, so they're not there. They're working. I was able, half of the phone numbers don't work, but I was able to finally get a hold of the Department of Transportation Office of Legal Services through the Commissioner's office. So I put in a request. We went over everything. They are now involved in the tax issue. And Paula G, spell her last YANA, which are the attorneys in Connecticut, are doing all the research. Of course, they're going to need time to get all together. They don't have their entire legal team together also. That's where I'm now, and waiting back from them, which I can't give.
Okay, so you, despite all your efforts, have not been able to get an opinion from DMV lawyers or state of Connecticut lawyers concerning the exemption under the statutes as we have discussed. So the Board of Assessment Appeals will be taking in consideration the opinion from Corporate Counsel Janice Small, and her opinion is that the application does not fall within State Statute 12-241, and they the appeals 2019-26 through 2019-35 are not exempt.
The right statute is the problem.
Well, this is based upon the attorney, federal counsel, corporate counsel's opinion for the town.
but that may not be the right statute until I get this all back from them, is what I'm trying to say. This
Okay.
is if it's a state statute, it's a moot point anyway, because then I just bring all the paperwork in and it's a wash.
Okay, and Mr. Jackson, we had this possible, we're going to vote today on this. The board has to vote at some point. Because there is no ending date yet for Board of Assessment Appeals, we're going to vote. If you have more information, you, in a timely fashion, if you bring it before the assessor's office, it will be reviewed by corporate counsel. So we have to vote. We have to today vote on this.
No, I understand. We're just, because of what's going on with the pandemic, there's no that this is still going forward, that once I get the correct statutes and everything situated between the state, interstate commerce, I will bring it to Shelby, and this is basically a wash or a moot point. Either I'm correct or the town is wrong. Either way, it'll be resolved.
Okay. So, Mr. Avery, Mr. Bonamico, do I hear a motion from you?
Make a motion at this point to no exemption.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So, as for this meeting, concerning Appeal 2019-26, 2019 through 2019-35, we have met the obligation of the board. We have reviewed and we have voted. And again, in a timely fashion, if you can get more information, please present it to the assessor's office.
Oh, I will. I'm under the state's attorney's office. Whatever they can do, they do. Can't.
Okay.
It's government.
Yep. Okay. Do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman, may I?
Okay.
The only other thing I wanted to add is, there is another level of appeal, and that's the Superior Court as well. I just want to advise the applicant to bear that in mind as he's waiting to hear from attorneys at the state.
But why spend something that we don't have to? The town would have to spend money, and I would have to spend money. That's just ludicrous.
I'm just advising the gentleman of his options, that's all.
No, I understand. It's just stupid for both of us to spend money when the state could iron this all out, give us the documentation, and either way, it's a done deal at that point. That's all.
Okay.
I'm a patient guy. I'm easygoing. Always have been.
Okay. Mr. Avery, Mr. Bonamico, do I hear any motion for adjournment?
Make a motion to adjourn our meeting on 4/29.
Mr. Avery seconds. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. And everybody be safe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.